Today I just felt to offer you some river love. The river I find to be a place brings me much harmony, stillness, pause, and it is often by the river I receive emotional understanding.
Hello there, beautiful one. This is Eliza Kendall, speaking to you from Bundjalung Nation. I am in northern New South Wales in Australia. It's the 21st of October 2020. This is a weekly spirit report offered to you in order to give you helpful information about how to navigate the current times. All information is downloaded very particularly and very specifically to align and be productive and appropriate information for our evolution, the evolution of human consciousness in a positive, expanding, productive way. So, this week, things are, of course, continuing to be pretty hectic above. There's lots of changes going on, and I want you to know that the changes are going to continue. We are in many ways building in intensity with what is occurring on the surface of the planet, so what is occurring in the 3D world. A lot of the vibrational work that needed to be done in order to move us out of the old paradigm into the new has already been done. But what we're now experiencing is the last level of manifestation on the planet as it moves through the 3D level and then implements changes within that dimension. So what I've really been aware of over the last few weeks, but particularly over the weekend, is the importance of noticing the point of choice with our thoughts. So noticing the moment when our thoughts want to run the stream of negativity that we've previously been running. From wherever it comes from, it doesn't matter right now. What does matter in this moment and moving through as well up until the solstice, particularly through the next year, and also absolutely 21, 22, what is really going to help all of us stay aligned, stay harmonized, and really navigate gracefully through these epic changes that are going to speed up. The changes are going to get quicker. So, we're going to have to really get on board with this, and we're going to get on board with ourselves and develop some mental discipline. And so what it sort of looks like is noticing right at that point when something's happened and you perceive that there is a lack of what you want, that you are missing something. And at that moment, instead of running down the train of thought that says I'm missing the thing, and then trying to find all the reasons why you're missing the thing, and then potentially trying to understand what's wrong with you and what you've done or what someone else has done, or who's to blame here for this thing that I feel I am lacking. If you can pause in that moment and not run away with that thought, don't get on board that train, witness that it wants to kind of drive itself, and then instead turn your attention to what you're grateful for. So this is very easy, actually. Instead of noticing what is lacking, noticing what is good. What's good in front of me right now? Now, what I can share with you is so fucking cool, is that when you notice what's good and you turn your attention to that and you take a step in that direction instead of the other direction, what you will get if you follow that pathway will be so much more than that thing you thought you were lacking. I can attest to this again and again and again. If you take some control over yourself and you notice the moment when you want to run down that old story, and it's an old story, don't go there. Instead, breathe for a moment or two if you need to. And for me, it's like an actual shift in direction. My mind just kind of goes, oh, okay, I'm missing that thing, I'm lacking that thing, hang on a minute. What do I have? What is there? What am I grateful for? What's good in this moment? And then I move a little further down that path of what's good in this moment, and then I move a little bit further, and what I notice is something that's amazing comes into that path right there, and it kind of writes off whatever it was I thought I was lacking, because it's actually so much better, and I recognize how much more appropriate it is for me in the now moment, and how much more current it is to where I'm currently at, and what I currently need. And it's really, really very simple. So I'm going to invite you to just continue doing this. Continue just kind of pausing and going, okay, I'm going to essentially turn away from what I think is missing here and what I think I don't have. And I'm not going to give that much attention. I'm not even going to give it my energy right now. I'm actually going to turn my attention to something else. And I'm just going to choose to reframe the moment by noticing what's good and noticing what I like and noticing what I'm grateful for and fueling that gratitude. And then, mate, you can enjoy the awesomeness that comes in front of you. And it might not look how you thought it was going to look, but it'll be better for you. It'll give you more. It'll have more payback for you. It'll have more joy, more comfortability, more harmony, more experience, more lessons, more growth. Okay. So the other thing that I want to share with you in this moment is just to give you a little bit of a heads up, and I just want to give you a few little tools to deal with emotions, because we are kind of in quite a high pressure situation, and the pressure is going to sort of keep building, and again, the changes are going to be happening much more quickly than they have been. And so again, in order to be prepared for that and to kind of navigate that pretty easily, I'm just going to talk you through very briefly my 4-step process for emotional harmony. So this has come after many years of working in psychotherapy with people and really studying emotions and myself and building a heightened emotional intelligence. The 4-step program is to first accept. So let's say I'm feeling angry. I'm really angry right now. It's hard for me to be angry right now. Let's just say I'm feeling really angry. The absolute first thing that I do is accept that I'm angry. I don't fight the anger. I don't hate myself. I don't beat myself up about it. I just go, I'm angry. Now, the next thing I do is empower myself. That means I do something that feels good. So again, instead of thinking about what I'm lacking as I feel the anger, I'm really angry because this happened and this should have happened and this person said this and they did this when they should have done this, and I'm really lacking in this situation. I have lost something in this situation. If I had the thing, I wouldn't be angry. Instead of doing that, find something that feels good. Do what feels nice to you. You're allowed to feel good. You're allowed to feel better. Ask yourself, what do I need right now to feel better? Maybe I need to hug a friend. Awesome. Maybe I need to go for a walk. Maybe I just need to hide myself in my room for an hour and not look at anybody or engage with another person. Maybe I need to talk to a friend who I know will help me to feel better. Whatever it is that allows you to feel better, you're allowed to feel good. So first is acceptance. Second is empower yourself. Because one of the biggest mistakes that people make is that they try to heal and resolve and understand their emotions when they are disempowered, and that is very, very difficult to do. When you are disempowered, you are confused, your solar plexus chakra is not functioning well, which means your mental acuity is gone, your confidence is gone, your warmth is diminished and compromised, as well as your motivation, your energy body, your boundaries, your capacity to take action that is appropriate for you in order to transmute the energy is diminished. So second after acceptance is re-empower thyself. Now, when you're empowered, it'll be so much easier to have some understanding about what it is that there is to learn for you, or what it is that there is to understand in regards to the emotion, because your emotions are a guidance system. They're there to teach you something. They're there to highlight something for you. So after you've empowered yourself, the next step is get the information. Now, for me, when I'm getting information, I don't sort of, again, dig around in my mind and go, what's wrong with you? Why did you do that thing? Why did they do that thing? Why are you feeling that way? Surely there's something in your past that you really need to fix. You're not resolved yet. You're not healed yet. Boring. I don't do that. I don't want to be an arsehole to myself. What I do instead is trust that all will be revealed to me in perfect timing. And so as I am gaining information, I'm actually just going on with my life. I'm not seeking to understand and dissect the emotion. It's a feeling, okay? There is information there, but the information presents to us in every moment, in every encounter that we have with another vibrationary being. So what I do is first accept the emotions there, and then I feel better. and then I go on with my business. But as I'm going on with my life, set the intention that I'd like to understand more about what that anger was. I'd like to know more about that because I want to understand myself. And so I just set that intention and I stay aware. Yeah, so I've set the intention and I stay aware and I remain in a state of presence. Then the information just comes to me. Someone says something and I go, oh yeah. I read something, something just pops up. I hear a song. A part of me says something. The wind says something to me. Whatever it may be, there are so many ways to receive this information. And I remain trusting that what I need to know will come to me. So I stay aware and I pay attention. Now, when I've got all of the information and I reach a state of understanding what was going on, then it's very easy to take the fourth step, which is action. Now, you may already have cleared the energy out by doing the first 3 steps, but maybe as you come to that understanding, so I was actually angry at myself because I did something I didn't want to do. Oh, wow, okay. All right, what am I going to do about that now? I've got the information. I know what that is. Okay, so my action is I'm going to sit down and have a conversation with myself. I'm going to apologize to myself. I'm going to sit in front of the mirror and I'm going to say, I'm sorry, please forgive me. I'm sorry I ignored you. I will listen to you better now. I will get better at hearing you. The action is I have a conversation with myself and I acknowledge where there was conflict or where there was discordance. Maybe the action is I dance like a crazy person. Maybe the action is I make all sorts of strange sounds. Maybe the action is I go to the beach and I let the wind wash away the residue of the energy, because emotions are energy and the energy wants to move. So the action is moving the energy, but there is an infinite amount of actions you can do and you can determine that for yourself. Okay, so acceptance, empower, gather the information, which means contemplate, be present, and take action. That's it. So yeah, I just was really guided to offer that to you because it's a very, very simple process. But again, as things continue moving and changes happen really quickly, things are going to be a bit intense. There's going to be some emotions come up. So they don't have to control you. They don't have to rule you, but don't deny them or dismiss them. Give them time, give them honor, and give them love, okay? And I also want to share with you and recommend that, now is a really good time to be stretching a little bit, out of the comfort zone, to be considering what it is you want to do that you've never had the courage to do before, to be considering who you want to be that you haven't had the courage to be up until now, and take steps to be that person. Stretch yourself a little bit out of the comfort zone with love and gentleness and kindness. Please don't be mean to yourself, but stretch a little, okay? Push a little out of that kind of comfort zone and do that thing, because again, I can share with you, it will lead you to the most wonderful experiences, and you will be so grateful for the growth and for the courage that you used to move through that bit of discomfort that supported your evolution. Okay. If you need any support with any of these things, please ring me, message me, email me. I'm available to speak with you. Okay, so let me see. I've just done a psychic reading, it's called. It's a funny term because I don't read anything or anybody. I don't read auric fields. I don't read cards. What I do is just speak directly with spirit. I am a key, so I'm just a go-between between spirit and human when I do these spirit medium sessions. Anyway, I just finished one and they were pretty direct with the client. They were very assertive, which I know happens when there's really big changes kind of on the way and they're like wanting to kind of get us across the line, because we're so bloody close. So I'm just going to see if they have anything they want to say to you now. Okay. Yes, we are so encouraging and so continuously supportive of you to stretch into the parts of yourself that feel a little bit of discomfort, and see if within the stretching there can simply be more communication with the self. There can be more acknowledgement and honoring of the parts of the self that want certain things that they have not yet gotten. The parts of the self that desire experiences, that feel called and drawn to have certain experiences within this 3D reality. They are your guidance. They are wonderful qualities and aspects, and they are your soul's champions. They are calling to you and asking you to listen to them, to hear them, and to use and build strength and courage in order to go against the grain, perhaps, or go against that which you were told you could not do, and to know that you can do many things, and that your soul's champions are wanting you to have certain experiences. And as we are changing the world right now in many ways, there is more opportunity for experiences to be had, and many of you are feeling like there is less opportunity for experiences to be had, and we are in complete agreement with what was mentioned before by the vessel that we are speaking through, that it is appropriate for you to be thinking of what is there and what is grateful, and what is there that is positive, and what is there that is good, and what is already there that you like, and turning your attention to what is already there that you like and feeling that more will simply open more possibilities for those things that you like. You see, it is very simple. And so yes, we are encouraging you to divert your attention from any feelings of lack or loss, and simply engage more with the feelings of have and can do, and gratitude and availability and abundance and possibility. Okay. Now I'm thinking what I haven't done. Where can I stretch? I'm pretty obsessed with personal growth and stretching into myself, like really meeting those edges. But now I'm like, hang on a minute, what am I not doing? But even as I hear myself say that, right, that's like a sentence of lacking, of reducing myself. What am I not doing? Instead of going, what am I doing, and what more can I do? So yeah, in this moment I'm also going to encourage you to be aware of your language, what you're saying to yourself, and the words you're using. They are so powerful. I was at a party on the weekend, and I went to a party. It's like, what? There was a lot of people. It was maybe only 25 people. There was a lot of people. Anyway, I danced a lot. Aside from that, there was a man there who had a sticker on his phone, and it said, remember to breathe. And he was like, oh yeah, because I did this breathwork thing and I realized I wasn't breathing properly, and so now I have this sticker everywhere. And I looked at that sticker and I thought, oh, that sticker still indicates that he forgets to breathe. That sticker is telling the subconscious mind that he forgets to breathe. Otherwise, why does he need to remember? Words are very, very powerful. And I am blessed that I've been a clinical hypnotherapist for so long that I understand how the subconscious mind responds to words, how it listens and hears words. It does not register the word not in front of something. Do not touch the hot plate. You tell the child, it touches the hot plate. Someone says to me, do not go close to the fire. I am moving closer to that fire. Instead, it's appropriate to say, fire can burn you. And then I go, oh yeah, the fire might burn me. And I'm suddenly alerted. And so instead of, remember to breathe, I breathe. That's it. Or just the word breathe. It's a reminder, but it doesn't indicate that you're not doing something, and it doesn't have any energy or frequency of lack to it. But remember to breathe. The subconscious mind will also register that as, yeah, we forget to breathe, so we need to remember. But if we have evolved and grown, then we no longer need to remember to do something because we already do it. So breathe. Okay, I'm going to leave you with that food for thought, hopefully, maybe, and send you lots of love. And I want to share with you that you are doing so very, very, very well. Just be you, the world will adjust. You are magnificent. You are unrepeatable. You are divine. Everything is divine. That means you are divine too. All of the amazing, beautiful things that you see in other people, you are that, or you would not recognize it in someone else. Feel free to love your reflection. Feel free to sing all love songs to yourself in the mirror. That's what I do. Yeah. So much love for you, and I'm so happy that we're here together. Thank you for being all that you are. You being you helps me be me, and together we're making the world a better place. What a wonderful thing it is. It's an amazing time on the planet right now, and hold steady, dear ones. Okay. Remember, your guides are always there. They're always speaking with you in every single moment, and that you are the very best person to lead and guide yourself 100%. You have intuitive intelligence. It is innate within you. Your intuitive intelligence is your heart mind's way of communicating with you, which is your soul. It's where your higher self resides. Your higher self is more intelligent than anything else you could possibly communicate with, okay? Because it knows you best. It knows your journey, it knows your path, and your higher self is jacked into source energy still. It has not forgotten anything. It remembers who you are, it remembers all that you know, okay? And so you can trust yourself. Wonderful. All right, that's it. I'll just keep going on forever. Talk to you later.